Hey guys, so today I'm filming this tutorial for you guys. I'm mainly using high-end products, but I'm also going to show you a palette that you can use to create this exact same look that's from the drugstore. So the palette that I'm going to be using is the Naked palette from Urban Decay. And I bet all of you have seen this, but just in case you haven't, it looks like this. And I'm going to be using Sin, Sidecar, Buck, Dark Horse, Smog, and Naked. So these are all colors from the Naked palette. And yeah, but if you don't want to spend the $50 on this palette, you can also use this palette, which is from the drugstore, and pretty much get the exact same look. So this palette is by Maybelline New York, and it has 4 shadows. And this is the Natural Smokes quad. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that, but it says Natural Smokes, I swear. And I'm just going to show you guys how to do this look, so I hope you like it, and let's get started. So I'm going to start out by using this flat shader brush, and this is from Trish McElroy, but you definitely don't have to use high-end brushes. You can use whatever you have. And I'm just going to take a little spray bottle that I have filled with water, and I'm just going to give this brush like 2 spritzes on each side. And you don't want this to be soaking, but you want it to be relatively wet, I'm sorry. So you're just going to like take the brush and kind of tap it off on the back of your hand to get some of the color off. And then I'm going to be taking Sidecar from the Naked palette onto the brush and applying it all over my lid. Again, if you are using the drugstore dupe for it, this little quad from Maybelline, you would take this top shadow right here, this one, and again, just get your brush wet and apply this all over your lid. Also, if I'm looking a little bit off to the right, it's because I have a mirror right here, so yeah. Next, I'm going to take this fluffy brush from Bobbi Brown, excuse me, and it's supposed to be like for an all over the lid brush, but I use it as a crease brush, and I'm going to pick up Buck from the Naked palette and put this into my crease.
We don't speak, we don't dare make the sound.
If you were using the drugstore palette, you would just take this crease color right here underneath the lid color and just put that into your crease. Next, I'm going to be taking this little fluffy brush. It's really, really thin. I'm not sure what you're actually supposed to use this for. Maybe for eyeliner, but I actually like this for using my very outer corner color. And for this, I'm going to be taking a mixture of Dark Horse and Smog and just putting that onto this pencil and then kind of fluffing it into my outer corner just to really darken it up.
And we don't make a sound, not now.
So next we're going to be highlighting our inner tear duct and our brow bone, and I'm just using this brush from Trish McElroy, and it's a precise smudge brush, but I'm just going to be using it as my little highlight brush. And I'm going to be using Sin from the Naked palette, but again, if you're using this lower end palette, you can just use this big flat base color right there. Make sure you tap off the brush again and apply that into your inner corner. So now for my liner, I'm going to be applying liquid on the top and gel on the bottom. I know that might sound a little bit funky, but I promise it looks really, really good. So for my liquid liner, I'm going to be using this Hourglass eyeliner pencil, and this is the Script one in the color Jet. I'm just going to really, really, really thinly line my upper lash line.
Flying high, dropping fast, hold my hand, let's take a journey through our lives, through the past.
The reason that I like using gel personally is because look how black that is. I can get a really, really, really dark black line. The only bad thing is, as you can tell, I've been wearing this makeup all day and it's pretty much rubbed off on this eye, so I'm going to redo it really quick. So now, just to set all of this, I'm going to be taking a black eyeshadow and setting it.
Not now.
So now we are going to apply mascara. And first I'm going to curl my lashes with my Forever 21 eyelash curler that I got for like $2. And I've had this for about a year now, so the rhinestones are starting to come off. But for $2, I think this was a great investment.